Morning, gang. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to go check out the town of Juskatla. Juskatla is on the Haida Gwaii archipelago. It is on the northern island, Graham Island, and it is probably about a 90-minute drive from here. Not really sure too much about it, except that I know that they established Juskatla in the 1940s to supply wood for the Allied forces for World War II. I also know that it has a post office, or had a post office, and that it appears on highway signs and in maps all over the place. The interesting thing is that most recent census showed a population of 5. So I want to go check out a town that has 5 people, that was as of 15 years ago, and a post office, and appears on maps, and see exactly what it looks like. Should be cool. Come join me. If you're looking for supplies at 7 a.m., you're only looking in one place. Causeway. Not much from the exterior. Causeway is undergoing a renovation. So as you can see, we have some Tyvek siding down there. Around the other side, of course, is where they're building the cannabis shop. So there's a lot of construction going on there. Well, we're out of Red Bull, so let's try a Monster Assault Energy. That's where the rum and butter used to be, but they're clearly sold out. Roll out. Look at the Wrangler, it's all polished up, ready to go. I don't know what the point of polishing it all up is, because it's going to look like shit in a couple hours. We have a nice little overcast morning this morning. It's 7:45 now, and it's still pitch black because it's so far north. But there's our sign. So we are 63 kilometers from the town of Juskatla. Wind the window up a little bit here. So, what do we have for supplies for our run today? Well, wind the other window up a little bit here. Let's see. We have Terrible Light. We have a dart. We have Monster Energy. We have a pack of Rolos. We have a bag of homemade bits and bites. We have a coffee. We have a Coke. And I brought the little badger in case we have to defend ourselves. Well, the moon's starting to dip a little lower, which means this thing makes me look like I got a huge nose. I don't have a huge nose, which means it's coming on daybreak. We're now down in Port Clement, at one of the main intersections in Port Clement. Cool little cottage over there. And let's see what we've got in front of us. We have the Golden Spruce Trail. Look at this, there's places to stay. There's hiking, sightseeing, museum, tourist attraction. Seems like we're coming into a pretty big town. Onward to Port Clement. This seemed like a really cool sign. I thought, hey, I'll stop the Jeep halfway and film it, so it's kind of like going across an international boundary. So we're gonna go from asphalt to dirt. I thought probably be about 50 feet ahead. No, not so much. Over that hill over there is where my Jeep sits with the doors open. Probably about a 5-minute walk. The only thing that I can hope is that a bunch of raccoons haven't turned it into an F-shack on me. Anyway, we'll start the walk back. We're now getting closer to Juskatla. Road signage ahead. It's got kind of a Blair Witch feel about it right now, doesn't it? There's a sign here that you can't see. Golden Spruce Trail, 3.5 kilometers. Juskatla, 14 kilometers. Rennell Sound, we'll do that one day, 59 kilometers. And Queen Charlotte, 68 kilometers. So for today, it is Juskatla. I hear that bits and bites attract bears. Let's hope that's not the case. Oh, here comes somebody behind me. Oh, there she is. Door hanging open. Pray to the gods. Bits and bites intact. This is a mighty spot where the neon turns to woods. There it is. Oh, we're on the turnoff. There must be a reason why they stopped paving at a certain point, right? Like things stopped getting interesting or something. There's a little pull-off right here. Let's go down and see what's down here. Presumably no bears. Please no bears. Okay. So, some water running over there. A whole lot of X trees. A little creek. Ideal spot for a couple of bears to have themselves a little drinky drink. And the sound is now making me have to take a leaky leak. So, back we go. Onward. Onward, soldiers. Well, this might be worth taking a little badger with us. Sport fishing regulations. They say that bears stay really quiet, so you never really know. I have heard it actually said that on this island you're never more than 500 meters from a bear. A little sandbar there. Quiet morning on the Yaccoon. Okay, well, let's hop back in the sled, get to our final destination. We're now on the Queen Main Road, which is an incredibly bumpy, unmain feeling road. Old cabin here that someone's ripped apart, but the posts still stand. Wait a minute, that's not a post. This entire roof line is hanging up by a 2x4. Let's do this. That doesn't look good. It also doesn't look like mine. Let's have a count. Let's have a quick count of mud flaps. One mud flap. Two mud flaps. Charlotte, road to Juskatla. Entering the outer limits of Juskatla. This is the main town, main road. So here we go. couple of Chevy Astros. Juskatla. Not a lot happening. Get square with a good fella. Good fella enforcers. There's literally nothing in this town. Looks like they're planting some trees. That little fellow's gonna make it. A lot of broken machinery. Big old hunk of tar paper. We'll take a walk towards this building here. Some old Banstra thing. Oh, there's an old house. I don't know where the active population of 5 actually is this morning. Keep doorway clear. Don't think that's going to be a problem. It says this is the fire hall. Not much of a fire hall. Old engine. Big old diesel engine. Another big old diesel engine. Some car parts. Well, that looks surprisingly modern. No power. Quiet in the fire hall. Let's hope nothing breaks out today. Looks like one little house up here. We'll go check him out. Stairway to nowhere now. Set of stairs leading up to nothing. I don't even know if we should be going in, but we'll give it a try. Looks somewhat inaccessible. Well, this doesn't look dangerous at all. McMillan Blodell, September 1992. 2008. I could have used one of those. First aid certificates. This is a safety report, incident report. Let's see what the incident was. What occurred? Crew cab truck lost brakes at the top of the switchback. That's not good. Do it. Someone's little closet. Eye wash station, that's probably not very good. Oh geez, these guys got nabob. Olympic Resource Management. Oh, about 80 cents worth of pop cans. Leave them in their privacy. Got a pickup truck up here. Thank God for the Wrangler. Ford. White Western Star, Greenhorn Logging. There sells a couple of pickups out here. I think that's looks like a sweet little seat cover. Wow, man, this thing has been cleaned out. Set of keys. Wonder if that'll start. Probably won't start. Big hunk of wood in there. Just look at the size of that thing. That's probably worth a few bucks. Oh, medallion. Think anyone would miss that? This does not look that old at all. Slim pickings. I think there's an old first responder vehicle here. Some time ago, a lot of batteries. Fort Clements Volunteer Fire Department. Check that out. It's a pretty cool ride. Alright, well, let's leave everybody to their stuff. Just like that, we're out.